Welcome to another episode of the LanceScurv Show. As you well know, we always have the scoop on those who are here. And I'm hearing music somewhere, so if you have your computer on, just cut it down because we get the feedback. There's a little bit of delay. That's okay, because here today again, I'm with two celebrities. I didn't know when I woke up this morning I was going to be around celebrities. Thank you for putting the music down. We have Brother Kwasi and Brother Audie. And Brother Kwasi, I should have. Okay, is this me? Okay. Okay, you know what that is? That's me. I'm sorry. I'm looking at everybody else like they're crazy, but it's me who had the sound on. So I have my phone in here checking it out. I have it off now. Anyway, like I said, there are a lot of things that you're not going to hear over the media. There's a lot of things that you're not going to have reported. And Brother Kwasi and I and Brother Audie, we had a conversation that we will clean up a little bit right now. You have to know when to say things, when not to say things, because it's business. But the bottom line is there are a lot of great things that are happening out in the world right now. There are a lot of great things that are happening amongst Africans that are doing some monumental things. But we know that. But if you look at CNN, if you look at Fox News, if you look at the headline news, if you look at the Miami Herald, if you look at these different periodicals and newspapers, they don't really tout these things that are being done by Africans worldwide in the diaspora, and Africans who are born Africans, but we're all Africans, no matter where we are, because this is our planet. And in the technological field, in that world, when it comes to the cellular phones and things, they don't know. And I'm going to steal a little line on, no, I'm going to let him say it. But every time we hold a cell phone, Brother Kwasi, what is it that we say? You're holding a piece of Africa. But anyway, let me introduce him in, and I'm glad to have you, brother. This is going to be historic. There are a lot of people who are going to learn things that they didn't know before. They don't tell the truth about a lot of things. They don't tell how great we are. They don't talk about the businesses and the advances that we have. And you're living proof of that. And I'm glad you're here to tell it your way. There's no censoring here. There's no limit here. There's no curfew. Let's ride out. For you, I'll stay up all night. So let's talk.
Thank you, Brother Lance, and thank you, Brother Audie. My name is Kwasi Twum-Ampofo, and I'm the founder and CEO of KTA Mobile. I have my background in information technology.
Wow.
KTA Mobile is a solution and an instrument of change created in the form of mobile technology to transform lives. We are based in New York. We develop efficient, user-friendly, unlocked mobile phones for mainstream consumers.
Unlocked. I like that. So okay, I'm going to ask the questions. I'm going to channel what they say. We had a conversation. I understand much more, but I'm going to play dumb just to ask the questions that many people don't want to ask. Where did you come from? How long has this been going on? Why haven't I heard from you? What's going on? And you're in New York City right now. You're physically in New York City, but your work goes on all over the whole world. But why am I not hearing from you? How competitive is this market? And what are your plans for the future? But for many, this is the first time they're hearing from you in KTA Mobile. So tell us a little history and let us know and bring us up to date on what you know we don't know.
All right. So I'm originally from Ghana, West Africa. That's where I'm from.
Yeah.
And
I'm glad to hear it because I'm here in Ghana too.
Right. So the journey of KTA Mobile started in 2007. And in 2007, I was complaining about the high cost of mobile phones. and I realized that no one is going to solve my problems for me. The only thing that I can do is to find a solution to my problem. So that is how KTA Mobile started. So it started in 2007. And in 2013, 2014, we were able to develop our first prototype mobile phone. We didn't bring it to market because we wanted to make sure that it can provide the functionality that our competitors are providing. In 2016, that was when the first phone called the New Loopstar line, that was when it came up, 2016, and we currently have it on Amazon. I'm going to show you how it looks like. So this is the package of the phone. It comes in this blue package. We have all the specs at the back of the package, the box. This is a mid-range 4G smartphone. It's 2 and 16 storage, has a fingerprint, advanced fingerprint technology. It's 5.5 inch screen. It comes with the user manual. We have 2 cases for the phone. We have the flip case with the KTA mobile. With the KTA logo on it, and we also have the clear case for the phone. It comes with the charger, the charging cable, and the earpiece. Also has an extra screen protector that comes with the phone, and everything is in this new package for $119.99. You can have it on Amazon.
Wait a second, please. You want to be so rude. What did you say? You said $199.99? Did you say $19.99?
$119.99.
Oh, $119.99. Okay, I thought you said $119, but $119.99 with all that you're getting.
Yes.
Yeah. This puts it in the hands of so many people. Now we know we have these cheapy phones, and that's not what this is. This is a quality phone. And so you mean I can wait, $119.99, right? And yes. I walk away with it. I don't have to pay you anything for the service. Just $119.99.
No. Yes, $119.99. We only do the mobile phones. We don't provide a service. So
right. I understand. Right. But what I'm saying is that $119.99 and I walk away and it's unlocked. It's not like a phone I have to get and unlock it, right? I get the charger, I get the earpiece, I get the screensaver. What's the other piece that I missed? But I'm getting all that.
You also get two cases. We have the clear case and also the flip case,
right,
with the KTA logo on it.
And it's a fine phone. It's a very nice looking phone. What I'm saying is that for all the people out there who really, it's out of their price range to get phones that have so much frills and bells and whistles that there's no excuse for someone to not have a phone now with this, right? And it's a nice looking phone.
It is.
And nice.
And the KTA basically stands for keeping technology affordable. So we are here to keep technology affordable.
That's straight up. That's real. Because I think that most of these cell phone companies or smartphone companies, people are paying a lot more for stuff they don't really need because the phone has become somewhat of an unnecessary status symbol that we pay for this and we pay for that. Look, we're going through some rough times right now. And to have a quality phone at such a price point is really going to make the difference for a lot of people to keep their phone on. You know what I mean? Or to even purchase a phone. So, you know, keeping technology affordable. I was going to ask you exactly what that meant, and now you told me too. So, you know, I was kind of ashamed. I was going to ask you before the show started, but you told me, right?
Right.
So, you know, tell us, you're feeling a need, but tell us how this whole industry works, you know, with the competitiveness between what they would call a higher end company, the technology behind it, the role of Africa in every cell phone that we have. Tell us some things about this industry that we don't know, and tell us some things that you had to go through in your ascension to this point, to being where you are right now. Because you see, you have the phone sitting in front of you in your hand, but I know it didn't come easy. You know, you had to make a lot of decisions. You went up some roads that you didn't want to go up before, and you came back, and, you know, we go through a lot of frustrations. And I don't really want to say failures, because we need those situations to pick ourselves up from and get better and forge forward. So tell us your journey, and tell us about the things we don't know in the cell industry, because I think a lot of people already know overall, but what are some of the things we don't know?
Okay, I think I'm gonna start off by saying that I want everyone to remember, anytime you have a phone, you should always remember that remember that you have a piece of Africa in your hands anytime you use your mobile phone. And I'm saying that because 80 to 85% of the mineral we used to build this mobile phone comes from Africa. So it doesn't matter where you are, where you live, which part of the world you are. If you have a mobile phone, I want you to remember that you have a piece of Africa in your hand.
I like that. I really like that.
As I started earlier, the journey of KTA Mobile has been really tough. We went through so many challenges. When we started, you have to find you have to come up with a prototype. And when I say coming up with a prototype, it means that you have to put the specification, the parts, the elementary components. You need to put it together. And then after you do that, you have to look for a manufacturer that is cost effective to manufacture the product for you. Many of the challenges that we had is these manufacturers are not ready to work with any new entrant. So when you call them, first thing they ask is, where is your market? What type of revenue do you have? And they ask you all a lot of questions. As soon as they realize that you are a new entrant, they really don't want to deal with you, because they are dealing with these big competitors who has been in the business for so many years. Luckily for us, we were able to manufacture our first product from Taiwan. We were introduced to a lady. Her name was Mary, and that Mary's son introduced us to a friend. And this guy was able to help us with our first prototype. So that is how we were able to break all the hurdles and come out with our product, which we currently have it on the market. Another thing also that I would like to add is that many people said no to us. Everywhere you look for help, people are not readily available or willing to help you. So at a point, I have to turn the word no, N-O, to numerous opportunities. So if I ask you to do something, or if I need something, yes, the word no, I coined the word no to numerous opportunities because I was telling myself it was something just to inspire me to continue to do what I wanted to do. So if you tell me no, it means you are telling me there are numerous opportunities for me to look at, because when one door is closed, another is open.
There you go. There you go. That reminds me when I wasn't a young boy, like I was 8 years old or something. I think I was like 12 years old. And there was a restaurant that was still open, but they were going to close soon. And I wanted to go inside and just get something for the takeout. But the person who was at the door was like, no, we're not taking anybody in. So he told me no. And so the same way with you, with numerous opportunities, I peeked over his shoulder and saw the back door open where the dishwasher was. The guys would wash the dishes. So I walked around, snuck past there, made my order, and walked out. Numerous opportunities. But do you realize that KTA are your initials? Was that on purpose?
No.
On purpose?
It wasn't on purpose. It's a coincidence. It's a coincidence.
Right. It really wasn't, and it had to be divine.
Say that again?
Had to be divine. There is someone else that wants to come in, but their microphone and their camera's not connected. Prince Twum-Ampofo. He's in the side waiting to come on, but he's not connected, so he just wants to listen, or
okay.
His microphone is not connected, his camera's not connected. So if you are listening to that, connect up your microphone and your camera. But yeah, so you have those numerous opportunities, and it's amazing how nobody wanted to help. What do you attribute that to? Because working with these big companies, it's not loyalty. They're evidently getting paid to work with them. Do you think they said, hey, if we see any upstarts coming, just don't pay them any mind? Or do you think it might be some other element that, wink, wink, it might be?
Our position is to provide efficient and affordable mobile phones, handset for mainstream consumers. We are not here to compete with the big guys, because we can't compete with them. And I think we are in a position where we think, because of we don't have like the huge overhead, we can produce more handsets at very affordable prices.
Well, that's an advantage, because I was once reading an article in some corporate newspaper, and they were basically saying that, when you look at how big and how mighty the elephant is, yet you can have a mouse, right? The elephant can't move as fast as a mouse. The elephant can probably crush the mouse, but the mouse can move even faster. You have a big cruise ship, right? A big, huge cruise ship, but you have a speedboat that can turn fast and maneuver faster. So you can answer the call to any trends that are happening faster. You don't probably have to go through so many corporate levels to get approval. So you can operate faster and give the people what they want even better. And in actuality, do better for yourself than if you did have a bigger organization. You know what I mean? So to me, that's an advantage. I mean, look, George Foreman fought Muhammad Ali, but Muhammad Ali was a little faster, a little smarter, and look what happened. It doesn't always mean that you're the best if you're the biggest. You know what I mean? What are some of the goals for the future now that you've gotten to this point?
One of our short-term goals is to have an assembly plant where we can mass produce these efficient and affordable handsets for the masses. And we plan to have the assembly plant in Ghana, where not only are we going to produce mobile phones, but we are going to create jobs for the youth. We will contribute to the economic growth of Ghana and also Africa. And we will also contribute to the technological transformation of Africa as well. KTA Mobile comes with boundless opportunities. And I say boundless opportunities because there is so much that we can provide to the continent through this mobile technology.
And that's very commendable of you, because me being here, I know how it can enrich so many people's lives here. The infrastructure, like you said, the jobs, the opportunities, not only to have a job, but to learn and to grow. Many of us will look at China and say, well, one of the reasons why China is so successful, because they have their own country, number one, and they think in a unified fashion, but there's just so much manpower there that can power these different companies in these different areas, that as they move out into the world, they have a base. So many of us, I would say, in America, who are born and raised in America, we have assimilated into the system that's there, but we're not too welcome there. And so this is why I'm here in Ghana, because I have room to grow and fresh air to breathe. Like, if we understand that we need our own land, which is already here, there are many people who have the brilliance and the talents and abilities that if they wanted to come on over here, and it would aid in the company. And then you have those on many levels who can help to assemble the phones and the whole operation. We don't need anybody else. You'll spearhead an entire movement because the whole world is your customer. And this is what I try to tell people, that the entire planet, when you have something that the planet needs, the entire planet is your customer. Don't just think on a smaller level. And I think you are to be commended for doing so. You're doing it already.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let me add this to it. Africa has the youngest population in the world. And I think that we have the numbers. We are very smart people. We can do anything that we set our mind to. So I don't want, like my brothers and sisters who are here, I don't want them to run away from Africa. Africa needs them. We need the diaspora to come in, to join hands together and help transform Africa. We cannot do it alone. We need you guys to come in to help transform and build the Africa that we all want.
That would be a beautiful thing. And this is why I'm here. And this is why everywhere I go, I try to show where I go, to show that, you know, there's a lot of propaganda put out there, not only because of what they've taught us in school over there and what they've inferred in school, but they try to make it seem as though our sisters and brothers over here are not as brilliant as those elsewhere. But if you look at any major company all over the world, they have us there working under them, propelling them into greatness, but we don't get the credit. And they also put in many of our minds who hold these high positions that we can't do it on our own, that we need their companies to do it. And all I'm saying is that, brother, I would love to hear how people after this show have rung your phone off, reached out to you, and just to say, hey, whatever it is that I can do, I want to join on. Because this is a long-term effort. And again, we got to stop thinking local. We have to think on a global level. And you have someone here also. You have brother Samuel, who joined in. And for some reason, I'm not seeing his screen. I see him in one area, but I see him here. The screen is completely black for some reason. So, brother Samuel, if you could take care of that, I'd appreciate that in the meantime. Continue on, my brother. Anything you want to share with us? Because like I said, you have a lot more knowledge than I do in this department.
Right. The challenges in this mobile phone technology is huge, because every day technology changes like what would I say? The transformation of technology is very fast. So every day new things comes up. And what we need to do is to follow the trend, see what is happening at the moment. And we don't have to reinvent the wheel. All that we need to do is to put 1 and 2 together and make it something that is efficient, that will benefit mankind, and use it. And not only that, what we are doing, we are in the position to transform lives as well as give back to society. So that is another thing that I would like to add.
Okay, we have Brother Samuel back here again. Brother Samuel, I don't know if you're holding your phone in your hand, but if you can turn it sideways to the landscape way so we can fill up the screen more, just turn it sideways. If it's and it should pop back in. If it doesn't, it's okay. We're just glad that you're here. Talk to us, brother.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate my Wi-Fi was giving me a hard time. Yeah, I don't know where you are now, but in short, I've known KTA for about 5 years. I was introduced to it by Kwasi Twum-Ampofo. And when he came to me, I mobilized friends and we spoke to them about the product, which I felt at that time is one of the best products that we can invest. Smartphone is growing and growing and growing. The market is very huge. So we did our best, but we put in all things, and we were able to raise money and ordered about 3,000, thinking that it would go fast and we will move on. Because and it's the first time we went to the market, so there was a delay in sales. But at this time, for the past 5 years, through other friends and other channels, media in Ghana, and the sales we made here, the testimony about the product actually have increased. Increased the market value, or the large. It has brought a large market to us. People are aware of the product now in Ghana, which I can testify that because I usually go to Ghana. And apart from that, few months ago, we happened to be on other platforms where some of the people that they invited Kwasi to speak, some of them have about 180,000 viewers, 50,000 viewers, and all these companies or organizations are prepared to work with us. So I will draw conclusion that now people are aware of the product, they are ready to buy, and our mission is to bring high quality products. The value will be even more than the money that people used to buy. And all is focused to go to Ghana and help Africa for technology awareness, technology training, employment to the youth, so that we can also contribute our quota to the development of the economy in Ghana. So we are all in this to do our best to bring this product to the market. And where we are now, and all of you are participating, we are very sure that we are not getting the best of the best in America among the diasporas to join us to take this product to Africa, the technology that we have, the wisdom, the knowledge we have acquired here, and help our brothers and sisters over there so that they will also be aware of what is going on in the world. So that's the other thing I can say about the product, that we are prepared to give the best to those who will spend money on the product.
Beautiful, beautifully said. Yes, indeed. I see we have a beautiful sister here, Sister Olivia. I'm going to put you right on in front and center because, you know, it's a lot of us here talking intelligently, but you're a lot better to look at. I'll just say that. How are you doing today?
Oh my God.
Talk to us, sister.
I'm not hearing you so well. Can you repeat the last thing you say?
Oh, okay. Maybe you didn't hear the compliment. I'll just say it in verbal shorthand. You're very beautiful, and we'd like to hear what you have to say.
Thank you so much. Thank you for the compliment. And thank you everyone who joined us. My name is Olivia Nantongu, and I'm very proud to be part of the KTA movement. They are really instruments of change, the way I call Mr. Chum. I call him the instrument of change because that's exactly the way I see him. This is a big deal. I don't know how, I don't think he has really understood yet what he's in the process of doing. He's really creating history with his product, uh, taking technology back home on the African continent is something that is really, really needed. And I'm so happy to be part of the process, working together with him as his uh, uh, market and investors promoter. And also, luckily, the face of KTA Mobile. So I'm very, it's a privilege, honestly, to be part of the team. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Can I add one or two to what Sister Olivia and Mr. Samuel said? Olivia is our brand ambassador. I believe the ad that I sent to you about Alliance, I think you could see that she's the one that I used to do that commercial. And yes, and Mr. Pia is also a board member for KTA Mobile. He's an investor and also a board member for KTA Mobile. He's been a great advisor for the company. Me personally, because sometimes you face so many challenges and sometimes you feel like, hey, what is really going on? But Mr. Pia will call in and I'll tell him whatever challenges that I'm going through. And with his wisdom, he will advise me, listen, this is a process. It's a process. Anything good doesn't come easy. So now we have something that I call the network effect, because people are beginning to know us. So they are beginning to find out more about us. And we are happy to share our story, to tell them what we're doing, because technology, as a matter of fact, mobile technology is the new currency. And as I said earlier, this technology comes with boundless opportunities. There is so much that we can do over here in the US as well as in Africa. There is so much we can do. As I said earlier, creating jobs, contributing to the economy, contributing to the technological development of Africa and also over here. There is so much. There's so much, and I want everyone to understand and believe that whatever you set your mind on, want to accomplish, it's a process. Just trust in you have to trust in the process. It doesn't come off easily. It's gonna take years, but trust in the process and understand that no matter what, if you don't give up, you will succeed. We are here because we did not give up. We faced so many challenges, but at the end of the day, we have not entertained any shred of doubt that what we are doing is not going to be successful. We know that we believe in what we are doing. And we did not create KTA Mobile for fame. No, that is not what we create KTA Mobile for. We did not create KTA Mobile for fame. We create KTA Mobile as a solution, as an instrument of change to transform lives. That is what KTA Mobile is about.
Beautifully said. And see, that's a heck of a mission statement, because there are a lot of people out here in many endeavors that is ego driven, driven by narcissists, driven by people who want the fame for themselves. They want all the money for themselves, but they don't understand that what they do, and really and truly, what we all do in this world, on this plane, it affects others, positive or negative, whether we know it or not. So as far as I'm concerned, for you to effortlessly state your mission statement like that lets me know that this is something that's destined to grow, because as I well know, in business, fads will come and go, not just in business, but in life. But you know what? Principles never die. Sometimes the fads will cover up the principle for a time, but they can't last, because principles will always last forever.
Yes.
Another thing that I would also like to add is that the experts, like our competitors, they were beginners just like us. So we will get there. But as I said, it's a process. It's a process. You have to trust in the process. You have to trust the people that you work with. You have to be open-minded. You have to listen to their advice, and then as a team, you can go further. KTA Mobile is an open source. Open source, anything that will help our goals and objectives to move forward, to transform life, or to make a difference in the life of others. That is what KTA Mobile is about. Keeping technology affordable for the people.
That's right. We have a question from Brother Rome in the chat room. He says, can we invest in your company? What would be the channels or the means, ways to be able to, for those who are listening to this, because you never know who's going to hear this now, or even next week or 6 months from now, and they say, hey, I want to put down some money because I believe in finances, to help push the company up. There are a lot of people who have reached out to me on that level on different shows that I've done. And there are a lot of people out here looking for something like this, my brother. So could you tell us how we can do that? And if you have something set up for it, for now or for the future?
Sure. We are looking for high quality investors to join us to push this dream forward. Yes, we are open. The nature of this business requires it's a capital intensive business. You always need funding to bring up your innovation to the public. So yes, we are looking for high quality investors, and we will provide the information that they need to reach out to us, and then we can take it from there. What we are also looking for is equity investors who trust in what we are doing, will work with us and move the project, the organization forward.
Beautiful. We have a question from Denzel Hill. He wants to know, or he's stating that he wants to buy this phone. Can I use it in Maryland?
What we recommend is that we are recommending everybody who buys this phone to use it in Africa. Use the phone in Africa. You can use it here, but there was a lot of challenges with the network over here. You can't use the phone on AT&T. You cannot use it on Verizon, and also on Sprint. So we don't want anybody to buy it and try to use it on this network, because it's not going to work. But if you buy it and if you take it to the Jamaica or Trinidad, Europe, anywhere in Africa, the phone will work fine. We are currently working on product that you can use here. These are one of the samples that we are working on. This is a high-end phone that we are working on. This phone, you can use it here. This is also unlocked. You can use it here and you can use it anywhere. Another one is this one. And this is what I'm currently using because I have to test and make sure that it works fine and everything is on point. This one has internal storage is 8 and 256. The camera on this phone is 78 megapixels. The front camera, the selfie is 25 megapixels. As a 4,000 battery capacity, you can use this phone on any network and it will work. So for those who are looking for high-end phones, high-end handset, I will advise that the wait on this. We are working on this. It's gonna come. We're gonna bring it to the market soon. You can have this phone for more affordable prices. This is something that our competitors will sell for 1,000, 1,200. And guess what? Brother Lance, how much do you think we're selling this for?
Wow. I don't even want to guess because I know whatever I guess is going to be below that.
Right. So we selling this for $499, but we also have something good for the customers. What we are going to do is when this phone comes out, the first 6,000 phones, instead of $499, you're going to do a flash sale and do $399 for this phone.
Wow. Wait a second. So now we're talking about a phone comparably with the competitors that cost $1,200. And
right.
You were saying it like $99, you were almost apologizing. That alone is a steal. I would love it. I'm not gonna, don't charge me $5.99 now. I would love it if it was $4.99. You said $4.99, and now you say $3.99. Come on now, you can't get no better than that. Talk to us, brother.
Right. So like I said, the first 6,000 phones that will come out, we are going to do a flash sale, and this $4.99 phone would go for $3.99 for the first 6,000 phones.
Oh, wow. Matter of fact, let me tell you something right now. I'm looking under every cushion in the couch. I'm looking at every ashtray in the car. Everywhere I drop pennies, I'm getting my money together, man. I might not be the first one, but it might be number 10. Because I'm over here in Accra, Ghana right now as we speak. So that goes good with me, and I need a good phone. I was thinking, let me tell you something. I'm not going to lie to you, right? I was thinking a while back, I said, you know what? I'm going to leave this iPhone, and I'm going to get a Samsung, a Droid phone, whatever. But now working here, not working, but living here in Ghana, I know what my next phone is going to be. So I'm going to get my $399 together. I know it's going to work good over here. For real.
Right? Yeah. And like I said, anytime you're using this product, remember, you're using a piece of Africa in your hand. I think as Africans, we have to be proud of what we have and use what we have. We have our people migrating to the West for a greener pasture. And I think one of the problems that we face in Africa is job creation. Because the kids are hungry. And when you're hungry, you will try and go out to find something to eat. It saddens me when I see my brothers and sisters trying to go to the West, and then on their way they lose their lives and other stuff. I think it's about time that we have been fortunate to have an idea to be more creative, to do something for our brothers and sisters who are back home, who are trying to flee from lack of employment. Because if there is food at home, you stay at home and then you will eat and do great things. So we want to take the technology home. We want to educate them that, and also inspire and encourage them that listen, you can do it. It's a process. Believe in the process. You can do it. Anything that you set your mind on, you can do it. You have to work with the right partners to enable you to get things done. Don't do it for the money. That is one wrong notion that I think we fail to realize. Don't do it for the money. Do it for the greater good. You have to do it for the greater. You have to do it for the greater good. And if you do it for the greater good, I always say that when you find a way, people will find you. So do it for the greater good, and then people will join you, and then you can take this to the next level. With us, the sky is not the limit. The sky is the starting point.
Wow. Very, very seldom do I hear someone who is running a company and spearheading a company also double as a motivational speaker. But your principle is going to carry you far, because you're so right. It should not be about the money. When you do what you do from the heart and you do it for the greater good, you will always be taken care of. That's like me trying to go outside and pick all the mangoes for myself and not leave anybody for any more for anybody else. And I bring them in and they all get stale. That's not right. You know what I mean? We all got to come together and help each other. And I hope everybody who's watching this, no matter where they are physically, that this is about us. This is something that we can come in on and support. And I also know that I saved at least $800 from all those other phones when we get it for $399. You can't go wrong that way.
Exactly. We can do it. I want to encourage everyone that it can be done. It can be done. If I am able to, with the help of my investors and my team, if we are able to bring this to the market to come this far, then we should know that, hey, I mean, we are very creative people, Brother Lance. We are very creative people. Put us anywhere, we will outshine. Regardless of the circumstances, we will outshine. So we shouldn't be dancing always. We shouldn't be always dancing to the tune of others, thinking that, oh, they are the only ones who can create it for us. We have to be creators. We have to create. We have to be creators, because I think if you are a creator, you have a huge leverage. Have a huge leverage. That is why the Most High God can make it rain today and snow today and do all sort of things, because He is the creator. So that is how I look at certain things. If you are the creator, people will come to you for solution. They will come to you. They'll come to you for answers. And I think we should do that. We also have the minerals. We have what it takes. We have the minerals. We have take Africa from the world economy and see what will happen. Just take Africa alone from the world economy and see what will happen. So that should tell everyone how powerful we are and the things that we can do. So we have to believe in ourselves, because we are contributing largely to the world economy. No matter how you look at it, we are contributing. The world economy depends on us. That is one thing I want everybody to understand. My brothers at home. Africa. Without Africa, forget about it.
That is so true. And the funny thing is, somehow they've managed to convince the world that the richest continent, we are the richest continent, the continent of Africa, but we also have the most poorest people, mainly because our minerals are mismanaged. And because of that, they've convinced the majority, that Africa is a poor place, which is really the opposite. They go in and take out the minerals to build their own nations, and they leave us with nothing. But, you know, I think times have to change. We have to change. It's going to start with us, really. We cannot continue crying the same, you know, with the same tears. They're taking our minerals. Really, it's up to us to take back what belongs to us and start using, just like KT Mobile is doing. You know, you can't have a phone without the minerals from Africa. So that was beautifully said, Mr. Chum.
And I have to let me add this. Do you know that the fiber optics that you and I are currently enjoying, that you can see me talking on this StreamYard. I can see Brother Lance, Brother Audi, Mr. Samuel, and Olivia. This fiber optics was created by a black man from Ghana, Dr. Thomas Mensah. You see, so these are some of the big inventions that we have contributed to the world economy. So we shouldn't cry that or take the notion that we are poor and we can't do anything. We contribute massively to the world economy. We contribute massively to what is really going on in the world. So it is something that I want everyone to be proud of. Anytime you hit your laptop, you get to the internet, know that it was a black man who did it.
That made it possible.
Dr. Thomas made it possible. And Dr. Thomas also comes from Ghana. Isn't that amazing? And you're telling us...
the more you talk, the more I feel better being out here. Wow.
We can do it. We can do it.
But we have to realize that this is a very, very special time in history. We look at the history books, we look at the YouTube videos, and they speak about history, but we have to understand that we're creating history now. What we're doing right now, 20 years from now, we're going to look back on. And what we do now has an effect in the next 20 years, 50 years, 100 years, and even beyond our lifespan. So we have to understand that by living in the moment, looking at the past, learn from the history, and making projections for the future will make all the world of a difference. But we can't do that as long as we have someone else's propaganda of us in our mind. So we got to rid ourselves of that. Why is it that I'm just finding out about the fiber optics? I did not know that. I didn't know it was a black man from Ghana who did that. So we got to use social media while we have it and push these things out there and make people know this stuff, that big things happening, good things happening, and that the stigma that they want to put on us over here in the motherland, not the real thing. Yes, we do have challenges. I don't say we have problems, we have challenges, but every challenge is made to surmount. And with what you're doing, I know that it's going to happen and happen sooner than most of us think.
Another good thing is that we have challenges, and the good thing about the challenges that we have is that we know about our challenges. So if we know about our challenges, then we can find solutions to those challenges. We don't want to come out here and complain and point fingers. We want to be part of the solution to our challenges.
That's the best way to do it. And many of us need to learn that mindset. I know there's no one here on this panel who has that particular negative mindset. But if we talk and share our information, and not only that, but the flavor of our soul, the essence of our being, and impart these things, that no matter what platform you use, as far as it could be a cell phone, it could be an automobile, it could be some type of invention that's small that's used in the home, but we all have the seeds of greatness inside of us. And that's what I'm getting from you. And that's why I know that with you and everybody here, behind the company, in the company, undergirding it, just get in where you fit in and just do what needs to be done in a selfless way, it's got to succeed. And I'm in. I'm not even looking for any money. Just let me help promote it, man. I'm going to put some ads on my site on the YouTube videos and just let it roll. I want to be a part of this thing, man. Because one day I'm going to be gone, and I want to know that I helped to do something that went on beyond. I'm all right. Look, how much food can I eat? Right now, I know, brother. Anybody here can say, "Listen, I'm a little low on cash. Could you give me a plate of food? Can I sit down and eat with you?" As long as I eat and can come home, I'm good. So everything I do is going to be now to plant seeds that will grow wonderful trees beyond my lifespan. You know?
Wow, thank you very much, Brother Lance. Yes, I think we should all be part of the solution. Like I said, we know our challenges, so we know the solutions to these challenges. The next generation is gonna look up to us and say, "Oh, I saw a video of Brother Lance, Auntie Olivia, Brother Audi, Mr. Samuel, and they were talking about technology, what we can do to be part of the issues that we have, which I think is a great way, and we are able to do this because of fiber optics. We are able to, I am able to communicate with you now because of fiber optics. A black man from Ghana.
Beautiful black man.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
So we should be proud of what we have achieved, regardless of what is happening. The many of the issues that we are going through. I think we are inevitable people, and we can do it because African. I am free and I can. Let's do
it. Wow.
So, Brother Lance, when are you going to Ghana?
Brother Lance is in Ghana.
I'm already here.
He lives in Ghana.
I'm already here. And I'm never going back.
In Ghana?
I've been here since September, mid-September. As soon as the border opened up,
I'll get your number. I'm flying on Friday. I'll be there on Saturday. So when I come, I'll call you and I'll meet you.
Please do. Please do. And remember, I'm going to have my video equipment with me. So I'm not going to put the camera in your face. But if you have anything you want to say, I'm known for recording stuff. So, make sure to be ready.
Yeah. I'm very, very excited about what is going on. I didn't come on the live soon, but hearing from you and Kwasi and all other parties participating in this conference, I'm very, very excited. And it's always true that whatever you set your mind on to do, you'll be able to do it. What I've known about life is that every resource that human being needs to achieve something is already there.
Yes.
You just have to organize yourself, mobilize yourself, and focus on what you are doing. And anytime you come to a point that you are able to focus, you will be attracted, you become a magnet to the things that you need to accomplish things. So basically, when Kwasi started about 10 years ago, he was the only one, and only one seed that planted. But through diligence and prudence of his decision making and focusing, now he's attracting a lot of people. And you haven't brought the phone, but I said that you have a platform that have 180 viewers. So my contribution here is that all of us on the program now should be very sure and determined that we can carry this project, this dream, further than what we think. Things we see are temporal, but through our visions, we can see far, and this can go very far. I believe that we can do it and do it even better. And as he has been saying, when you don't focus on money and you are solving problems, if you are a problem solver, you always be looked for. People will look for you because people want solutions to their problems. So as we are going to improve upon the network system in Africa, we shall be somewhere far in the remote in Ghana, and we will look for. When you do noble things, you appear before great men. So I know that as we are discussing this and we are focusing and have a plan to accomplish this today, one day, 5 of us will appear before great men in Ghana, in Africa, and other places. So my conclusion is that let us all come together, develop a strong teamwork, and work together. And whatever you focus on, we shall be able to accomplish and do it better. That's what I would say.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I just want to add on to that me personally, I'm a servant for my people. And whatever it takes me to do to serve, I'm going to do. I'm not looking for position. I'm not looking for fame. I just want to serve and keep everything going. Because the analogy that I always use is that you can buy the finest watch or timepiece that money can buy. But the bottom line is that while we applaud how beautiful the second hand looks and the minute hand looks and the hour hand looks and the gold engraving on it, it's those unseen gears that we don't see that keep that timepiece moving exactly to keep time over the years accurately. So if I can be that person behind the scenes, and even when I do surface, I'll do good. But my thing is to be the one to keep things going. And if we all have a spirit of servitude, we can never go wrong. We can never go wrong.
Exactly. I like that. I like that. I think that is the best way to do it, because you want somebody to. This is what excites me the most. To hear that, because of KTA Mobile, I am able to feed my family. Because of KTA Mobile, I can take my kids to school. Because of KTA Mobile, I've built for my family. Those are the things that excites me. You understand? I don't know, but that is how I feel. So it's not about the money. It's not about fame. Fame is nothing. Fame is nothing. Fame doesn't solve problems. If you have the fame and you are not contributing to the greater good, then what is that fame for? I don't want to be known as, oh, this special guy. No, I'm not special. I'm just an ordinary Kwasi Twum-Ampofo, just local dude, just doing what is right, contributing to the solution of the challenges that we have. That is all I want to be look at. Look at me as a very simple, regular guy whose mission is to help solve the problem that we have. It's as simple as that. It's not about the money. Like you said, but Lance, look at my belly. How much can I eat?
Well, look at my belly.
How much can I drink? But if whatever we are doing, using this mobile technology to make a difference in other people's life, then we know that we are doing something that is worth living for. That's what we need to do. You shouldn't always focus about the money, because at the end of the day, you go and leave the money here. We're not going to take the money with us. So let's build something that will generate the revenue to help others.
Mr. Chum, that's a great mindset. You know, we're in the times of awakening, and if only more will come up and share the same knowledge and have the same interest in our people, because we're not going to get anyone to get up and start building for us. We need to do it for ourselves. And it's wonderful that some are waiting for reparations and some are waiting for equal opportunities. But equal opportunities mean you working twice as hard to prove yourself in those positions. Create the opportunities for yourself. Just like you now, KTA Mobile is created multiple opportunities on different levels. Honestly, We are 56 countries on the continent of Africa. The phone can be used almost everywhere outside Africa. Do you see the magnitude of what you're doing? It's incredible. And many people are talented in different ways, but maybe don't have the drive or the courage to stand up and, do what they believe in. So we need people like you, Mr. Chum, motivate them. I think we're going to make you a motivator speaker now, because you're not really focusing on driving, money. You're not focusing on the fact that we should be using money as the driving tool. It's really motivation right now. And from there, money will come. So thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. It's not, I don't think, I don't know, but I don't think it's about money. Yes, you need money to do great and greater things. But if you focus on the money, you focus on your goals and objective and how you want to help others. And I think I'm thinking about, oh, what can I do to help this person? Oh, if I can do this to help this person, then I know I've done my part. And it comes with boundless opportunities, and I can't do it alone. I need you, Brother Lance, Brother Audi. I need all of you to come together for us to get this thing done. I cannot do this alone. I cannot. You have to get.
Money is good too. Don't leave that equation out. In order for us to sit on higher tables, we need money in our pocket. So money is good too.
Yes,
but
I said.
let's not
yes.
just use that as the driving tool.
Money is good, but we shouldn't solely focus on because we want to make profits. No, that shouldn't be the case, because like I said, if you find a way, people will find you. If you do the right thing, the money will come. Let's create quality product, because nobody uses their money to buy anything that is valueless. So if you are able to create a product that has a value, then the money will come. So let's focus on that, create value for the customers, for the mainstreams, and trust me.
Yes.
And speaking of quality,
the money will be coming.
Speaking of the quality, Mr. Chum, I just want to stress on one thing. I've tried when I travel back home to buy phones to use temporarily, and the quality is so useless. I mean, it's like paperweight. The phone is going to work for 2 days. You're lucky it's going to work for 2 weeks without an issue or completely breaking down. KTM mobile product is incredible. Like, you see no difference with the major brands like iPhone and Android. It's really top product. And I know he's very modest about stressing on that, but you really need to. Are you going to Africa soon? I know. So I've told you, go to the phone stores, compare the quality. It's so ridiculous what they're doing to the continent, because they will charge you the same price. They're charging, European countries and, the Western world. They will charge the same price on the continent, and the products are useless, totally useless.
Let's do great products. Let's just do great products. That is the key, and the money will come.
That's right. That's right. And I just want to add something, and I've said this before, that, while we're in this system, we have to dance to the tune of the system. And so while we're in it, yes, money is important. But I'll say this, like I've said it before, I've never saw a rabbit have a nervous breakdown because he didn't have enough money for the mortgage. I never saw an alligator have a headache because they couldn't pay their rent. So that being said, we need each other to generate this energy. And like you said, the money will come. Because the analogy that I use is that if we need money so bad, now I'm not knocking the thought that we need the money in the system. I would be foolish, because nobody said, well, Lance, at the supermarket here, you're such a great philosopher that you don't have to pay. No, I need money, right? But there are two systems going on here. We tend to forget and are grabbed for money that we have to honor the other system. And what is that? The system that we need each other. The real currency is not the paper, it's us. It's a current, it flows. And as long as we keep the positive flow between us to create these products, whatever form of money is out there, whether it's the dollar or the Bitcoin or blockchain or cryptocurrency or whatever it is, it's going to always flow with currency. Because of all of us and our families and our associates, and we got together, say 500 people, and they took us in a big ship and dropped us way out in the Volta region, where there's nothing out there, apart where there's not much. And all we had was us. Well, guess what? We're going to have to use our skills. There's a doctor there. He's going to have to take care, he or she is going to have to help take care of all of us, but we don't have any money if we dropped out there with any money. If somebody's there to build something that they know construction, and we have some younger folks that know construction and plumbing and electrical, well, they're going to have to help build the structures. If they have maybe an older woman who's an elder, full of wisdom, but her back is too weak now, well, we got to take care of her, but she'll take care of the kids and impart wisdom to the children. So just like nature, none of us go to waste. And that's the problem I find with many of us who are caught up so much in the system, is that we have so much to offer, but we can't fit it all in an artificial system. So on a natural tip, a lot of it goes to waste. So when we have that spirit of unity and togetherness and depending on each other, everything else, the money will run. The money will knock on your door and say, please, can I go in your account? Please, can I be in your pocket? Even though we're not focusing on that, it will come, because it's an energy thing. It's a very much a spiritual thing.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. The money will come. Just do the right thing. Mm-hmm. Do the right thing. Be transparent. Don't try to cheat anybody. Do your best, and make sure that you don't try to cheat anyone. Like I said, where are you going to take the money to? At the end of the day, you are going to pass on. Somebody is gonna come and enjoy the money. But if, like you said, you can use your energy to create something that will benefit others, I think it's a good way to live your life, knowing that, oh, at the end of the day, someone is out there benefiting from the energy that you created, Brother Lance. So I think it's a very good analogy. Nice one.
Thank you so much, brother. Just like the one I told you about the tree. I won't talk about that one here. Remember that one, right?
Isn't that beautiful? That should tell you how blessed we are as Africans. That should tell you we are blessed.
The tree that you added fertilizer is broom.
Oh, I told you about it.
I told him about it.
So for the sake of the listeners, can I tell that story in a very decent way?
Go ahead.
I'll tell that story in a very decent way. We got to wrap things down with a laugh, but we can go on forever. Like I said, when I first came here, back in 2019, I think we were heading over to the Volta region. And, for a while, I saw mangoes on both sides for miles, just mangoes over the horizon. And so, we stopped a couple of times and ate some of the mangoes, and we had some water, and I drank so much water that, I couldn't sweat the water out fast enough. So other bodily functions were calling for me to help. You have to pull the van over and take care of things. So when I did, I went between two trees and I took care of everything in a very natural way and shared my nitrogen with the soil, okay? And we left. And about maybe 4 days later, when we came back through the same area, between those two trees where I took care of business, I saw a tree there growing up that looked just like me. I said, this soil is fertile, boy.
So you increased production. It was blooming.
Yes. You know what? I have a funny feeling that there are trees all up and down this area, you know, so, that look like me. So that's a testimony as to how fertile the soil is and how good it is on this earth. Trust me.
Yeah.
That should tell you how blessed we are.
Yes, we are. Yes.
We can do it.
I'm so happy. I'm so excited that you are living happily in Ghana.
Yes.
I like that country.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
So, Brother Lance, yes, we are currently looking for high-end, high-quality investors who are ready to join us to take this vision, this mission to the next level. And I think we are open source, looking for anyone who is willing to join us to push this journey forward, because we have what it takes to do it. So let's do it.
Yes. And what I want to do with you, whenever you have the time, even if it's like for 60 seconds or 90 seconds, you could do it on your own too, if you wanted to. But we can record maybe a 60 to 90-second video saying just that. You can do it right on the phone to show the quality of the phone. And basically say on a business level that you're looking for the high quality investors and stuff. And what I can do, you can send me that footage and I can put it up on YouTube. I can put it up across the platform and make the banners and stuff like that, you know, because that's what I also do. You know, I do my own graphics and stuff, you know, just like, okay, you see this one here, boom, I do stuff like that. So I'm a jack of all trades. We'll make it nice and pretty, and we'll put it out there and let it just hang out there, and you never know who it might reach, because of course, with technology and social media right now, you can be fast asleep and reaching people. And when I wake up in the morning time, my email box and different platforms that I'm on, text messages, WhatsApp, I mean, probably I need about 2 hours to go through everything, but I can try to get through it in 10 minutes, you know? You just never know. So with this show, spread the word out, everybody, and let everybody know that we're all looking for high-end investors. And it's going to be very lucrative on so many ways to know that you're part of something that's helping people as opposed to leeching the community. I'm very bold and outspoken. I'll keep my words decent and everything. I won't step on any toes otherwise. You know how we talk, right? But to be part of something good, what's wrong with that? That's a good thing. It makes you feel good. And to see, the analogy I use is a mother and a father who raise their child up, and they see the child go to higher education. And even on a physical level, they go to the track meet and their daughter might be running track and they say, look at that. That's my baby right there. She won the race. I remember when, you know, we brought her home that day. And I remember when we helped with her schoolwork. And I remember when she fell and busted her knee and we said it was going to be okay. And you groom this person, this individual, to go out into the world and enrich the world, and they become a representation of you. So even like when you run track and you pass the baton, and, you know, that's symbolic. When you see a good, well-behaved, smart child, what's the first thing you think? The first thing you think is you say, wow. Not only is that child well behaved, but their parents did a good job. So when you put these products out into the world and people hold it in their hand and they say, man, they always advertise, they have the money to advertise the other brands, but this thing here that I'm feeling in my hand, it's quality. And the people behind it did a heck of a job to create it. Quality never goes out of style, brother.
That's true. True that.
Can I ask you a quick question? Do you have a lot of viewers in Ghana on your show?
Oh, yes. Let me tell you something. When I first got here, when I came here first, in April of 2019, from April to May. But before I got here, I got more stories to tell you, right? But not now. Before I got here, I already knew that this is where I wanted to be. I did extensive research, and coming here only confirmed it, okay? When I got here, I went to a restaurant at one point, and I ordered maybe like a dish and 2 side orders. But then when the waitress came back, she brought me 2 plates. I said, maybe I look like a person who is likes to eat a lot, which I am, right? But I try to eat healthy. And I said, ma'am, did you make a mistake? I said, I only ordered one thing. She said, I just want to, you know, show my appreciation. And I said, well, what did I do? She said, you're LanceScurv. I watch you all the time.
Oh,
And I
wow.
said, wait a second. I just got here from the United States. I never met you. She said, no, but I've been watching you for years. And although I don't get the Michael Jackson treatment, okay, it surprises me that every time that kind of wears off, someone else comes up to me in the street and says how much they appreciate the stuff that we do. It's not about me. This is just the platform, but it's the people that we bring on and the people that we connect and the energies that we share. And that's what's kept me online for the last 20 years as an artist, as a person who draws and writes and does these shows and stuff. I can't do it on my own. I need everybody to come on with the positivity. And of course, we talk about controversial things and things that other people don't want to talk about, but that's the flavor of us, that you can get here and speak uncensored and understand that this is not CNN where I have to tell you to be quiet. This is not Fox News where I won't let you speak your mind because I don't believe in what you believe in. If it stays small like it is, fine. We have 107,000 subscribers on this channel, but I will say there are probably about 2 or 3 million over the last 20 years that know the name. So I'm proud of that, self-made with everybody who brought their energy, not their money. You know, sometimes I put my hands in my pocket and pull up nothing but lint. But the thing is, I'm rich with the energy of the love of the people, and that's what keeps me going on. That's what drives me.
Great.
Beautiful,
Mr.
So
Lance.
it's not, you see, it's not about the money.
Oh, no. If it was about the money, it would have stopped
That's what I'm talking about.
Exactly. There's a whole lot of things I can do for money legally. This is my passion. This is what I was put here for. And, you know, my thing is that sometimes I just want to say to people out there that, you know, sometimes people say, well, you know, I knew from 6 years old what I wanted to do. And some people say I knew from 25 years old. Some people wait till 50. Well, I mean, I was in my late 30s and it was very vague, and I lived life and had a little bit from the buffet of life: birth, death, having money, not having money, having my heart broken, being betrayed. All of those things flavor us into what we are. So right now at 58 years old, I know exactly what I'm doing. I know exactly how I'm going to spend my years. I know what my mission is. It will grow, but it's about stuff like this. Let me be the mouthpiece. I'm not the mouthpiece, but let me hold up the horn while you speak out to the world, and I can dress it up that way. I thoroughly enjoy doing this, and easy for me to get behind the camera and promote someone who's doing something worthwhile, come home and edit it up and make it look nice and present it nice. And that's what I do. Like the chef that never gets seen in the kitchen, but you're eating the food year after year in your favorite restaurant.
Did you just say you're 58?
Yeah.
Black don't crack for sure. You were
Okay.
a living example of black don't crack.
There you go.
You
When
look
I
amazing.
Thank you
when
so
I
much.
get to Ghana, I will need your service. So I will
Yeah, you look amazing.
Thank
Keep
you.
up the
Thank
good
you.
work.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You enjoy what you are doing, and that's good.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm humble.
So you have all your number and everything at this website, StreamYard.com.
Yes, LanceScurv.com. All the contact information is in. As a matter of fact, I'll put it at the bottom of the screen. That's the internet stuff. Here it is right here. I'll just speak it out. I have an American number that's still active that you can call straight from America or on WhatsApp. That's the number I prefer on WhatsApp. But I have the other Ghanaian number, which is 020-176-1987. And
Hold on.
yeah,
Let me
take it down.
I'm sure we can take it from Mr. Chum.
Okay. Okay.
Right?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll take it from Kwasi. So
Yeah, definitely. And I have it scrolling on the bottom of the screen also. You know.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
that's how we roll.
Right.
I know what my next phone is going to be.
All right. So with the investors who want to get in touch with us, they can get in touch with us on our email address. It's ktamobileinvestor@ktamobileusa.com. ktamobileinvestor@ktamobileusa.com.
And I'll get that information also after the show, so I can put it in the description area below, so they can just. It's not there now, but I'll get it and I'll put it below, and they'll know to look below, and they can get everything. So send me everything. Make sure to send me everything, and I'll take care of that.
Do that.
All right.
I'll do that. All right.
Wow. You know, right now, it's like when you go to a restaurant and you had a really great meal with a really good conversation, and you can feel it. I feel fed right now, and I know the show is coming to an end. I mean, like I said, we can talk for the next 6 hours as far as I'm concerned, but it's like we're pushing back from the table, just like, wow, that was a good meal.
It is. Brother Audi, we didn't hear anything from you, Brother Audi.
Oh, I'm here. Well, I'd like to thank you for one, accepting my phone call, and also for accepting the invitation to come on the show. You mentioned that you're planning an assembly plant in Ghana.
Yes.
How far out is that? Is that in the near future? Months?
No. As a matter of fact, I'll be in Ghana this month because of that. I need to meet a few of the key players in Ghana and put things together. So definitely this year, we are going to start and get things going. We wanted to do this last year, but because of the COVID, so it pushed us back. But now we are going to go forward and get things done. So that's why I'm going.
Right. Well, I want you to add me to that list of the first 6,000 who's getting your phone.
No problem. No problem. Yeah.
I've never been one to even consider buying an iPhone or a phone that costs that much money, because I said, if I bought a phone that cost that much money, I should also be buying life insurance for the phone. All right. When you have one of those expensive, very expensive phones, if you lose it, in order to use the insurance that comes with it, you have to get a police report. When you go to the police station, they treat you like you're a criminal.
Oh.
Just imagine the time and energy wasted going to the police station to file a report, then being treated like a criminal when you lost your phone. It's too time consuming and it's too costly. So I really would like a quality phone that's comparable to the iPhone and the other good phones out there. And that price point is really dynamite.
Thank you.
Yes, it is. And, it sort of frees me from being locked in that way. Unfortunately, I do have an iPhone. I recently read an article, and I have it on one of my forums, and I copied it and pasted it so all the viewers can read it. And it really, really breaks down how the iPhone is made. The quality is really, really poor. It's an article that when I read it, I could not believe it, because there's a lot of hype behind it. You see, so for me, I'm not saying I had to do it, but because I'm on social media like this and do what I do and all the different things, I had to have something that, because I go through phones, I can really run one down because I'm taking pictures and it's my office, in my pocket because of the magnitude of what I do. But to have something that is just as good at the price point, and I'm doing something for my people. My thing is that many of us, we forget that, and I'm going to say it this way because I'm going to be very diplomatic about it. But there are those who don't favor our company. There are those who don't favor our presence. There are those who don't favor us at all. And we feel we don't have any options to take our business to a company or to a people where it will recycle back in our community. We feel that someone else's ice is even colder. We got to realize that they stole the ice from us. You see what I mean? So being able to do this means something to me because I can walk with my phone with pride. And when I see those who don't favor me, I'm going to make sure they see that KTA in my hand. You know what I mean? I'm going to make sure. I might even play this interview and let them hear it if we're on public transportation. We have to have that feeling as a nation all over the world, a nation of us, not just one continent, but we're all over the planet because we're the original of the planet. Now, I won't get any more radical than that as far as what some may seem or say, but we're all connected because we have those who come here to the motherland to benefit from the motherland, and they come as a collective with their interests to go back to their country to benefit from what we have underfoot, while so many of us want to leave here. There's nothing wrong with going and taking care of business because we're global citizens, right? But we forget too easy when we get so intoxicated with the baubles and trinkets and rubies of others and forget. Because if you take many from other nations, no matter where they are in the world, they're concerned about what's going on in their homeland. Of course, we know what has happened to many of us and the oppression that goes on, but we got to stop thinking that we have to run away from ourselves. We need to run toward ourselves because we're the only ones who are going to be home for each other. Why is it that when I see you, now I know you all now, but if I saw you and we were technically strangers, I shouldn't even see you as a stranger. I should see you as an extension of my home. That if I'm behind you in the supermarket, $5 short, I got you. You see what I mean? If you're a young lady walking home and frightened or a little apprehensive on the dark corners and streets, I'm going to walk with you. Now, you might look at me and get scared, but I'm going to show you that you're going to get home safe. Why can't we be home for each other? See, we have the capitalism on one end can be good, but we also must not abandon the connectedness to each other on a spiritual level, on a mental level, on a physical level, that all we have is us when it comes down to it. I'll shut up right now.
All right, Brother Lance, also remind them to remember that they have the piece of Africa anytime they use their mobile phones.
I love that. I'm going to say that every day. I'm going to say it every day. Oh, yes. Because I get all kind of hate mail for the things that I say. I'm reminding them. I'm going to have it where I can just copy and paste it and just... I'm going to make a T-shirt with that on there. That's right. Because I got to figure it out.
That is the honest truth. Whether you're using your laptop, your TV, you get in your car, the electricity we're getting that needs the copper, like what's not being taken from the continent, and the illusion is the continent is promoted as a totally useless place, but yet every single mineral, almost every single mineral they need in order to, for innovation, they go to Africa. They're basically getting it from Africa, stealing, I should say, because they ain't been paying fair trade for it.
That's right. That's right.
It's a piece of Africa everywhere.
Even if it's a tree.
Oh yes, yes. Piece of Africa everywhere.
Whoever thought that? Then you got some magic powers for the trees.
That's right. That's right. That's right. I'm going to make sure there are trees all over this continent. That's right. We're going to grow.
I'll give you a piece of land. You won't really so that you plant mangoes.
Well, you know what? Not only will you give me a piece of land to plant the mangoes, but you won't have to look too far to find me. Trust me. The land will be well fertilized and I'll be sleeping right under there. I might sleep with my mouth open to catch the mango when it falls. Trust me.
Funny. Okay.
Nice.
It's beautiful how we can all, connect like this and get along fine. This is what we have to do. We have to show the world this, and this is what this show is all about. This is what this platform is all about. That we can come together and speak about business. We can speak about the vision and the plans and different things, but we can also enjoy each other's company as sisters and brothers that we are. And there's a spiritual connection that we all have that, it's not about just whatever you may say a religion is. It's a spiritual connection. It's something bigger than just that, a man-made religion. It's something that we always have been. It's something that we are. And it's something that if we tune into it, we will always be. And that will never die.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, we got to do this again, my brother.
We have to do it.
Yeah.
And I want to thank
we each and everyone is an instrument of change. The change starts with us.
That's right. That's right.
Each and everyone is an instrument of change. So let's do it. Let's change it. Let's change the narrative.
That's right. And let's use those words of power. They're words that I use every day. Sometimes us being human beings, sometimes we can be physically down and we say, well, I'm a little down. I won't even say that. I say, you know what? You may say I'm down, but I'm on the upswing. Because when you're you may be
I like that
I
one.
like that.
you come with that momentum. I'm on the upswing. So now, being what they say down, you're looking forward to going up.
Mhm.
I'm not looking down. I don't want to be down, but when you're down, you're going up. Upswing. Don't even you have to say the sentence. You're on the upswing.
Upswing. I like that.
I'm on the upswing. You see what I mean? I'm ascending. I'm going higher. And so sometimes, we go through things, we catch little bruises and stuff. But like I say, you got to know what sour tastes like to appreciate what's sweet. If everything was sweet, you wouldn't know it was sweet. You'll take it for granted, right? So that's the beauty of lemonade. You're drinking something, okay, sour, sweet, and you have the perfect balance, Listen, y'all, I'll keep y'all up all night long talking. I'm loving this vibe, and I'm quite sure everybody else is loving the vibe. And and look, I'm talking like I'm the one up. Look, I'm 4 hours ahead of you, but I'm going to be up for a couple more hours.
I want to
finish.
call your attention. It's 11 o'clock, and you are still talking. When are you going to sleep?
Artie, I want you to tell everybody about my issue, my challenge on getting to sleep. Sometimes I get so caught up in this work, I don't go to bed. I look around and it's daybreak, and I say, "Oh man!" And so
I tell them all the time,
I love it.
You have to go to bed. Sometimes I'm up 2 o'clock in the morning and I see something come on WhatsApp from Lance. This guy doesn't sleep.
Yes. There have been times that I've gotten up to answer the call to nature, and I say, wait a second, there's something I forgot to do. Let me do it real quick. It's only going to take 2 minutes. I come by the computer, and 3 hours later, I'm still on it. But it's productive stuff. No, I'm not just surfing to surf. It's productive stuff. It never ends. So it's like a merry-go-round that goes around and around and never ends. So I decide when I come off of it. That's the passion. I love that.
That is so true, because you don't see what you're doing as work. I keep telling Olivia and others that I think I do stuff because I don't see it as work. And if anytime I consider it as work, I won't do it.
That's right.
But also
That's right.
The beauty of loving what you guys do is really the drive, the passion. And remember, whatever you're passionate about is contagious. So it makes it so easy. I mean, you're complaining about not being able to sleep and you look that good. You know how many people that will not get sleep and look like, the age. Within a month, they age so quickly.
We can't hear you.
I heard her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But it's that anticipation. You see, I told a young lady the other day, lots of times because I do these shows, and sometimes we have shows on relationships, we have shows on people dealing with addictions, anything that's life we talk about. And one thing I pride myself on is that I can talk about anything. If you put me in a church where they have some people who just don't talk about things, I can still convey the message to them clearly without saying certain things. So because of that, there are people who reach out to me and we talk about certain things. And they ask me, what do you think about this? Not that I know everything. I don't think I know everything. But if I can share something that I've been through, that's good, you see? But like I say, with people, they have to understand that you're going through stuff is getting you prepared for something in the future to make it better. But don't wear it on your face. Don't wear it on your face. And like I tell a lot of young ladies out there who are open to meeting a gentleman on a righteous level, that it will result in a marriage and a union and a righteous union, not just a date for the night or the weekend, that the very day you go outside and let the things that happen to you show on your face, you might be turning away the man of your dreams that the universe has brought for you. And that goes for the men also. So every day I wake up, it's a chance for a new opportunity. It's a chance to create something. My mind opens up and it's like, well, what am I going to talk about when I get on one of these videos? It comes to me, right? I don't have to try hard to be who I am. It comes to me. So whatever I'm supposed to speak on, it comes from the divine, whatever you want to call it. I download it. I have spiritual antennas and it comes to me and it works out just fine. So I don't even worry. First of all, I don't worry about anything. I show concern, but I don't worry. Worry is out of control. Concern is something that's measured, and it's nothing like my father told me that should worry me so much. You show concern, but nothing should stop you from enjoying a good meal and enjoying a good night's sleep. So even when I'm up, it's not that I'm up because what am I going to do? I'm up because I'm happy. I'm playing my music on one computer. I got this computer open doing graphics. I'm doing this and writing an article. So I'm just having fun. I'm like a kid. And I don't want to leave the arcade. I don't want to leave the amusement park until the sun taps me on the shoulder, makes me stop. But, it's the enthusiasm for life. That's what keeps me. I see the number and say 58. Just the same way I'll say 78. 98? No, life is not going to do me, and I'm going to take life for such a heck of a ride that it better buckle its seatbelt. You know what I mean? Because there's so much to do, so much to strive for. Just you tell me when to shut up, because I'll keep you all up to 6 o'clock in the morning. It'll be 10 for me.
Quick question: do you have a church in Ghana? You preach to them, or motivational speaker?
There's a lot of people here who reached out to me, but they see that I talk about many things that may be controversial, not in an insulting way, but, culturally across the world, there are many cultures that may not be ready to face certain things. And so if I do, and I have, I curtail the message, not that they can't or don't want to hear it, but when you have a child, and I'm not calling anybody a child, you have someone who is awakening on a spiritual level, you can't hit them with everything. This is why when we feed children, we say we chop the food up for them and give them baby bites. You see what I mean? Whatever I know, I know. Whatever I don't know, I seek counsel for. But the things that I've been through in this life, that's the best teacher. You know what I mean? So my motivation would not be just to get up and just be seen or whatever. I'm the kind of guy that will meet you on the bus stop or see you in the supermarket or whatever. I have no problem speaking, but sometimes people go to my website, I can be politically scathing. I can be controversial on a religious level, but I like to be thought-provoking. You see what I mean? So some people get scared when they see some of the things we talk about. So, I always warn people, you know what I mean? But I'm never going to insult anybody. You know what I mean?
Okay. Great. It's a great.
Oh God, the button! I hit the button by mistake. Is he there? Okay, okay, there he is.
Yeah. If move from one level to another level through different inputs from all of us. So I think we are not going to stay there. We shall move forward and try to soar like an eagle. And we are not going to be chicken and fold our wings, but we shall fly like eagles, soar like eagle. And when we focus to that level, I think we can do all things, and our dreams will come true, and we shall see higher productivity through the energy that we are bringing together. This is what I will say.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Brother Lance, for giving us the opportunity to tell our story to the world. We can't thank you enough, and you're part of the solution that we are all working on.
Thank you.
We are happy that at the end of the day, somebody's gonna look at us and say, "Hey, Brother Lance was part of the solution." So we thank you, Brother Adi. We thank you so much.
Thank you, Brother Kwasi. You're hearing me, y'all. So I'll be reaching out to you, and I'll hook up with you one day, in Manhattan.
Sure. Yeah, let's come. Let's have lunch and talk more about the solutions to the challenges we have.
You have the vaccine, right? If you have the vaccine, you can come out without mask, so don't worry.
Thank you, everyone, really, for Brother Lance. Thank you for putting us on your platform. Let's continue building strong and together. So we have a lot of work to do. This is just the beginning.
It is. Thank you so much. And like I said, as far as the platform is concerned, this is our platform. Anytime you want to get on and you have something that you want to share, you want to speak on, no matter what it is, just give me a buzz, an email, hit me up, and I'll fire the buttons up and we'll go. You know what I mean? So this is my role. This is what I do, and it's an honor to be here with all of you. And I wish I was in New York right now to eat lunch with the both of you. But the opportunity with all the concrete that's there to make trees is very limited. So, take a bite for me when you do. Brother,
I will do. We'll do that.
Thank you so much. Make sure, Brother Artie, and everybody to get my contact information. And I'm looking forward to you seeing you this weekend, Brother Sam. You just let me know exactly, and I'll be there. And we'll have a chance to.
The moment I get to land, I'll call you.
Okay. Thank you so much. I'll be here waiting to call.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank
you, everyone. Have a blessed night.
Bye.
Thank you so much. All right. That's right.
Call me, man. Call me.
Yes. All right. Give me a few.
Sun is rising, you're the warmth of my face. There's a lot to do now, but there ain't no rain.